You've lived a long life, yet you find yourself restless in your later years. Regret weighs you down, and peace feels like a distant memory. Could it be that you've unknowingly made critical mistakes that now stand between you and tranquility? Today, we unravel the Stoic truths that can transform the way you age, 11 mistakes that ruin a peaceful life in old age, and how you can avoid them. Welcome to Quotes and Relax 95. I'm excited you've joined us on this journey of wisdom, introspection, and inner peace. The Stoics believe that peace doesn't arrive by chance. It's something we build through choices, habits, and perspectives. As we age, the weight of our past decisions becomes clearer, but it's never too late to make a shift. In today's video, we'll explore 11 common mistakes that can steal your peace in old age, from clinging to material possessions to avoiding emotional vulnerability, and how Stoic wisdom can lead you back to a fulfilling, tranquil life. If you feel weighed down by past regrets or uncertainty about the future, this video is for you. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for notifications about our upcoming content. Your journey to inner peace starts here. So let's get started. Mistakes number 1. Attachment to wealth. Let's begin with one of the most common traps, attachment to wealth. As we grow older, it's easy to fall into the mindset that money and possessions are what will bring us security. We may cling to our savings, our investments, or the things we've accumulated over the years as if they define who we are. But as the Stoic philosopher Seneca reminds us, wealth is fleeting. It comes and goes, and the more we cling to it, the more anxious we become. The Stoics emphasize that true wealth is not found in material possessions, but in the qualities that lie within us: wisdom, virtue, and the strength to handle adversity with calmness and dignity. Seneca's words, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor," remind us that the endless pursuit of wealth and external validation only leads to a sense of lack and dissatisfaction. When we shift our focus away from accumulating wealth and instead cultivate inner virtues, we free ourselves from the chains of greed and comparison. This detachment from material desires opens the door to true fulfillment, where peace of mind and contentment become our greatest treasures. Through this mindset, we learn that our well-being and happiness depend not on what we have, but on how we live and think. The Stoics believe that true peace and tranquility come not from wealth or material possessions, but from mastering what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses to life's events. External wealth is often fleeting and outside of our direct influence, making it a poor foundation for lasting contentment. Instead, the Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on internal virtues, such as wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. By simplifying one's desires and detaching from the pursuit of material excess, a person can attain a state of inner peace that is immune to the ups and downs of fortune. Simplicity, in this context, means stripping away distractions and living in harmony with nature, cultivating a mindset where true wealth is measured by one's character rather than possessions. Mistakes number 2, living in the past. Next, let's talk about living in the past. As we age, it's only natural to reflect on our experiences, but there's a fine line between healthy introspection and destructive rumination. Often, reflection can spiral into regret, where we replay mistakes, missed opportunities, and those nagging what-ifs that seem to haunt our thoughts. Instead of finding wisdom in these reflections, we become trapped by them, allowing our past to define our present. This fixation on what cannot be changed chains us to dissatisfaction, preventing us from embracing the peace that comes with living in the moment. According to Stoic philosophy, we must focus on what is within our control: our present thoughts and actions. The past is unchangeable, and clinging to it only serves to cultivate misery. It's through acceptance and a shift in focus to the present that we can break free from this cycle of unhappiness. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, emphasized the significance of living fully in the present moment. In his meditations, he advises us not to dwell on the past, which has already passed and cannot be changed, nor to become anxious about the future, which is uncertain and beyond our control. His wisdom, encapsulated in the idea that the present is all we truly have, is a reminder that the present moment is the only time we can influence and experience. By focusing on what is happening right now, we free ourselves from the emotional weight of regret or fear. This practice, central to Stoic philosophy, encourages a balanced, calm mind that is less prone to distraction and turmoil. The Stoics believe that peace and contentment are found by accepting the present as it is, rather than wishing for it to be different or worrying about what is to come. Stoic insight: release your grip on the past. In the Stoic view, dwelling on past mistakes or regrets is a form of self-imprisonment that prevents us from moving forward. Holding on to these memories not only keeps us chained to pain, but it also robs us of the present moment, the only time we truly have control over. To cultivate inner peace, the Stoics urge us to forgive ourselves, recognizing that mistakes are part of our human experience and journey. Each misstep provides a lesson, not a life sentence. By focusing on what we can do today, we can redirect our energy toward building a better future, free from the weight of yesterday. This mental shift is critical for personal growth and lasting tranquility. Mistakes number 3, fear of death. One of the greatest sources of anxiety in old age is the looming fear of death. As the body weakens and mortality becomes more apparent, this fear can grow, often leading to sleepless nights and constant unease. Yet, the Stoics offered a radically different perspective, viewing death not as something to fear, but as a natural part of life to be accepted. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized that death itself is neither good nor bad. It simply is. What matters, he argued, is our understanding and response to it. By accepting the inevitability of death and focusing on living virtuously in the present moment, we free ourselves from the mental shackles that come with fearing the end. Instead of letting death loom over us, Stoicism teaches us to use this understanding as a reminder to live fully, with purpose and intention. Epictetus's wisdom: it's not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live, serves as a profound reminder that life is not defined by its end, but by how we choose to spend the time we have. Death is beyond our control, an inevitable chapter in the cycle of existence. However, what remains firmly within our power is how we live. When we fixate on the fear of death, we become paralyzed by anxiety, preventing us from fully embracing the present. Stoicism teaches that by accepting death as a natural part of life, we can strip it of its power to dominate our thoughts. This acceptance liberates us to live with purpose, to pursue meaning, and to engage deeply in the present moment. Only when we stop fearing death do we truly begin to live. Stoic insight: accepting death with grace is central to Stoic philosophy. Rather than viewing death as a terrifying end, the Stoics encourage us to see it as a natural part of life, an event that brings clarity to our existence. By accepting death, we are reminded that our time is finite, which in turn urges us to live with greater purpose and intention. Instead of being paralyzed by the fear of death, we should allow its inevitability to motivate us to make the most of each moment. This awareness helps us focus on what truly matters, cultivating presence in our daily lives and avoiding distractions that lead to superficial pursuits. Ultimately, Death is not to be feared, but embraced as a guide to living authentically and fully. Mistakes number 4. Neglecting health. As we age, it's natural for our bodies to undergo changes, but the mistake lies in neglecting our physical health altogether, which can lead to avoidable suffering. Stoicism emphasizes the profound connection between the body and mind, reminding us that a decline in one inevitably affects the other. When we fail to care for our physical well-being, we not only invite physical ailments, but also impair our mental clarity and emotional resilience. The Stoics teach that maintaining physical health through proper exercise, nutrition, and rest is essential not because we can avoid aging, but because we can minimize unnecessary suffering. By honoring the body, we honor the mind, ensuring that we are capable of facing life's challenges with strength and composure, even in our later years. When we neglect our health, whether by indulging in poor eating habits, avoiding exercise, or dismissing medical advice, we inadvertently invite a range of physical and emotional troubles into our lives. This neglect can lead to chronic pain, illness, and an overall decline in well-being, which in turn can cause significant emotional distress and diminished quality of life. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, recognized that while we cannot halt the inevitable process of aging or control every aspect of our physical condition, we do possess the power to influence how we care for our bodies. Epictetus believed that our responsibility lies in making conscientious choices regarding our health, understanding that while the body's decline is beyond our control, our commitment to maintaining its well-being is entirely within our grasp. By embracing this principle, we align with Stoic wisdom, ensuring that our physical health supports our quest for inner peace and resilience. Stoic insight: value your health as an essential part of inner peace. In Stoicism, the pursuit of inner peace is deeply intertwined with the well-being of the body. The ancient Stoics believed that a healthy body is not merely a vessel for the mind, but a crucial element in achieving mental clarity and emotional equilibrium. By taking deliberate steps to care for our physical health, such as maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in regular exercise, and ensuring adequate rest, we create the optimal conditions for our mind to function effectively. When our body is in good shape, it supports mental focus and emotional stability, allowing us to handle challenges with greater equanimity. Neglecting our physical health, on the other hand, can lead to fatigue, discomfort, and distraction, which disrupt our ability to maintain inner peace. Therefore, valuing and nurturing our health is not just a matter of personal well-being, but a fundamental practice in the Stoic path toward a harmonious and balanced life. Mistakes number 5. Avoiding change. Many of us fear change, especially as we age, clinging to the comfort of stability, routine, and familiarity. This apprehension often stems from the desire to control our environment and avoid the unpredictability of life. However, resisting change ultimately leads to frustration and discontent, as the one unchanging aspect of life is that everything is in a constant state of flux. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, understood that embracing impermanence is essential for achieving inner peace. They taught that by accepting the inevitability of change, we can cultivate a sense of tranquility that transcends external circumstances. Instead of fighting against the natural flow of life, the Stoic approach encourages us to adapt and find serenity in the face of the ever-changing world around us. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. This profound insight highlights a fundamental Stoic principle. Resisting the natural flow of change leads to unnecessary suffering. According to Stoicism, change is an inherent part of the universe, and attempting to cling to static conditions or resist inevitable transformations only creates friction and distress. Instead, Stoics advocate for embracing change with an open mind and a resilient spirit. By viewing change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and adaptation, we align ourselves with the natural order of the cosmos. This perspective empowers us to adapt to life's fluctuations with grace and to find inner peace amidst the inevitable ebbs and flows of existence. In the philosophy of Stoicism, embracing change rather than resisting it is a profound insight into maintaining inner peace. Stoics recognize that change is an inherent and unavoidable part of life. It's the only constant we can rely on. By accepting this reality, we shift our focus from struggling against the flux of circumstances to adapting and finding stability within ourselves. When we resist change, we expend energy fighting an inevitable force, which only leads to frustration and distress. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate resilience by understanding that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses. Embracing change means acknowledging that life is in perpetual motion and that true peace comes from learning to flow with it, rather than clinging to the past or fearing the future. This mindset not only helps us navigate life's uncertainties with grace, but also strengthens our inner tranquility, ensuring that we remain centered no matter how turbulent the external world becomes. Mistakes number 6, holding grudges. Holding grudges poisons the mind, casting a dark shadow over our mental well-being. When we cling to resentment, anger, or bitterness, we not only weigh ourselves down emotionally, but also disrupt our inner peace. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, believe that harboring grudges is a significant impediment to achieving tranquility. They taught that forgiveness and the ability to let go are crucial for maintaining mental harmony. By releasing these negative emotions, we free ourselves from the corrosive effects of unresolved conflict, allowing us to cultivate a more serene and balanced state of mind. Thus, embracing the Stoic practice of forgiveness not only liberates us from the burden of grudges, but also fosters a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, offered profound wisdom when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight underscores a fundamental Stoic principle. Our emotional well-being is not determined by external events, but by our responses to them. When we cling to grudges or let others' actions dictate our emotions, we effectively hand over control of our inner peace to them. By releasing these negative attachments and choosing to respond with equanimity, we reclaim our autonomy and restore our peace of mind. Letting go of past grievances not only liberates us from the burden of resentment, but also aligns us more closely with the Stoic ideal of maintaining inner tranquility regardless of external circumstances. In Stoic philosophy, holding on to grudges is seen as a profound disturbance to our inner peace. Grudges bind us to the past and the actions of others, creating a cycle of negative emotions that cloud our judgment and hinder our personal growth. By choosing forgiveness, we embrace a powerful act of self-liberation, releasing ourselves from the chains of resentment and anger. This act of letting go is not about condoning wrongs or forgetting past grievances, but rather about reclaiming our emotional balance and autonomy. Forgiveness is a conscious decision to shift our focus from the actions of others to our own response, enabling us to maintain our inner tranquility and direct our energy towards constructive and fulfilling pursuits. Thus, in choosing forgiveness, we align ourselves with Stoic principles, fostering resilience and maintaining harmony within ourselves. Mistakes number 7, overvaluing others' opinions. As we advance in age, our sensitivity to others' opinions often intensifies, particularly concerning our appearance, choices, and how we allocate our time. This heightened awareness can lead to an overvaluation of external judgments, which undermines our inner tranquility. When we excessively focus on what others think, we surrender our personal autonomy and allow external factors to dictate our sense of self-worth and happiness. This misplaced emphasis on others' perspectives distracts us from our own values and goals, causing internal conflict and eroding our peace of mind. Embracing Stoic principles, such as focusing on what is within our control and accepting the nature of external judgments, can help restore balance and maintain inner serenity despite the shifting opinions of those around us. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of seeking approval solely from ourselves rather than from others. He believed that relying on external validation, whether from peers, society, or even loved ones, places our happiness and self-worth in the hands of factors we cannot control. According to Seneca, this dependence on external opinions can lead to instability and dissatisfaction because others' views are ever-changing and often influenced by their own biases and circumstances. By shifting our focus inward and valuing our own judgment and standards, we reclaim our personal power and tranquility. This internal validation fosters a sense of self-sufficiency and resilience, allowing us to maintain our peace of mind regardless of external circumstances or the approval, or lack thereof, we receive from others. In essence, Seneca's teaching encourages us to cultivate self-acceptance and inner confidence, thus liberating ourselves from the fleeting and unreliable nature of external validation. In Stoicism, a fundamental principle is that your worth is not defined by the opinions or judgments of others. This perspective encourages you to focus on your own values and principles rather than seeking validation from external sources. According to Stoic philosophy, true self-worth comes from aligning your actions with your internal moral compass and living in accordance with your own values. Instead of being swayed by praise or criticism, which are beyond your control, the Stoics advocate for a life where your actions and character reflect your personal standards. By concentrating on what you can control, your own behaviors and decisions, you cultivate inner resilience and maintain a sense of peace, unaffected by the fluctuating opinions of others. In essence, let your actions be a testament to your values, allowing them to define your worth rather than the shifting judgments of those around you. Mistakes number 8, neglecting relationships. In old age, it's common to see relationships wane, often due to physical distance, past misunderstandings, or the mistaken belief that it's too late to repair or rekindle connections. However, neglecting these relationships can lead to a profound sense of loneliness and regret. As we age, maintaining meaningful connections is crucial for our emotional well-being and overall happiness. It's important to recognize that the value of relationships doesn't diminish with age. Rather, it can become even more significant. By making an effort to reconnect with old friends, reach out to distant family members, and nurture the bonds we still hold, we can enrich our later years with a sense of belonging and fulfillment, avoiding the isolation that can come from letting these ties fade. The Stoics recognize that human connection is integral to our nature, a perspective beautifully captured by Seneca's assertion. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and be understood. This insight underscores the profound impact that genuine relationships have on our well-being. According to Stoic philosophy, nurturing these bonds is not merely a matter of social convention, but a fundamental aspect of a fulfilling life. As we age, the value of maintaining and deepening our relationships becomes even more apparent. True friendship, rooted in mutual understanding and empathy, offers emotional support, enriches our experiences, and provides a sense of belonging. By investing in these connections, We align with the Stoic belief that our interactions with others are essential to achieving inner peace and contentment. Thus, even as we navigate the later stages of life, we should continue to cherish and cultivate our relationships, recognizing their enduring significance in our quest for happiness and tranquility. Incorporating Stoic principles into our lives highlights the importance of investing time in meaningful relationships, particularly as we advance in age. The Stoics recognize that genuine connections with others are not merely sources of comfort, but also vital wellsprings of wisdom and joy. Meaningful relationships provide a network of support and understanding, offering solace during challenging times and amplifying moments of happiness. As we grow older, these relationships become even more crucial, serving as anchors that help us navigate the complexities of life with greater ease. By nurturing and cherishing these bonds, we align with Stoic ideals, fostering a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that transcends the superficialities of life and enriches our existence profoundly. Mistakes number 9. Running from solitude. Neglecting relationships can certainly lead to loneliness, but it's equally important to recognize that running from solitude can be just as isolating. Many people fear being alone in their later years, associating solitude with a sense of abandonment or isolation. This fear can lead to a constant pursuit of companionship, sometimes at the expense of meaningful personal growth. The Stoics, however, offer a different perspective. They encourage us to view solitude not as a form of punishment, but as a valuable opportunity for introspection and self-discovery. In solitude, we can reflect on our lives, understand our values more deeply, and foster a sense of inner peace. Rather than fearing being alone, the Stoics advocate embracing solitude as a chance to strengthen our connection with ourselves, thereby enriching our lives and enhancing our overall well-being. Seneca's assertion that nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul, the profound benefits of solitude for personal growth and inner tranquility. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, external distractions often cloud our judgment and disturb our peace of mind. Solitude offers a sanctuary where we can escape these disturbances and turn inward, allowing us to engage in deep self-reflection. It is within this quiet space that we can assess our lives, understand our values, and align our actions with our true selves. By disconnecting from the noise of the outside world, we create an environment conducive to cultivating a serene inner state. This practice of retreating into our own soul not only fosters a clearer sense of purpose, but also enhances our ability to achieve and maintain lasting inner peace. Stoic insight: don't fear solitude. Embrace it as a space for self-reflection and inner strength. Solitude is often perceived as a daunting or lonely experience, but from a Stoic perspective, it is a vital opportunity for introspection and personal growth. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, external distractions and social pressures can cloud our judgment and obscure our true selves. Solitude provides a sanctuary where we can confront our innermost thoughts, assess our values, and realign our actions with our principles. By willingly embracing periods of solitude, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves, fortify our inner resilience, and strengthen our ability to navigate life's challenges with clarity and composure. This practice not only enhances our self-awareness, but also empowers us to live more authentically, unshaken by the opinions and expectations of others. In essence, solitude becomes a powerful ally in the pursuit of inner peace and personal integrity. Mistakes number 10. Living without purpose. Many people hold the belief that retirement or old age signifies the completion of their purpose in life. This mindset can lead to a profound sense of aimlessness and dissatisfaction as individuals grapple with the void left by the absence of clear objectives. According to Stoic philosophy, however, purpose is not confined to a specific stage of life, but is essential at every phase. The Stoics argue that maintaining a sense of purpose, regardless of age, is crucial for inner fulfillment and contentment. By continuing to pursue meaningful goals and embrace personal growth, individuals can cultivate a sense of direction and achieve lasting peace, even in their later years. Thus, rather than viewing retirement as the end of purpose, the Stoics encourage us to see it as an opportunity to redefine and renew our sense of meaning and value. Marcus Aurelius's reflection, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions," utters a profound truth about the value of purpose throughout one's life, including old age. This perspective emphasizes that our worth is not solely determined by external achievements or material possessions, but by the ambitions that drive us. As we age, finding purpose remains crucial for maintaining a sense of fulfillment and inner peace. Whether through continued learning, actively contributing to our communities, or sharing the wisdom we've accumulated over the years, our ambitions keep us engaged and grounded. Purpose acts as an anchor, providing meaning and direction in our lives, which is essential for sustaining tranquility and avoiding the pitfalls of a restless, unfulfilled existence. By nurturing our ambitions and seeking purposeful endeavors, we can ensure that our later years are rich with meaning and serenity. In Stoic philosophy, finding purpose in daily life is a cornerstone for achieving inner peace and fulfillment. The Stoics believe that living a meaningful life requires more than just going through the motions. It involves actively seeking out and embracing purpose in every aspect of our existence. This pursuit of purpose can manifest in various ways, whether it's through learning new skills, contributing to the well-being of others through acts of service, or expressing oneself creatively. The key is to recognize that it's never too late to redefine or discover new sources of meaning. By consciously aligning our daily actions with our values and passions, we foster a sense of direction and satisfaction. This pursuit not only enriches our own lives, but also enhances our interactions with the world around us, leading to a more harmonious and purposeful existence. Mistakes number 11. Ignoring self-improvement. Finally, one of the most damaging mistakes is neglecting self-improvement. According to Stoic philosophy, personal growth is not a finite journey but a lifelong endeavor. The Stoics asserted that no matter how advanced in age one might be, there is always an opportunity to cultivate wisdom, enhance patience, and refine virtue. Ignoring this principle can lead to stagnation, where the individual ceases to evolve and adapt, missing out on the profound satisfaction and inner peace that continuous self-betterment can provide. Embracing the Stoic view means recognizing that self-improvement should not be confined to the younger years, but should persist throughout one's life, enriching the later years with deeper understanding and tranquility. Seneca's profound statement, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live," encapsulates the essence of lifelong personal growth and the pursuit of wisdom. This insight emphasizes that the journey of self-improvement and understanding is ongoing. By persistently seeking to enhance our lives and deepen our knowledge, we ensure that we remain engaged with the fundamental purpose of our existence. This continuous learning process not only helps us navigate life's challenges with greater clarity, but also fosters a sense of fulfillment and connection to a more profound meaning. In essence, the act of constantly evolving and striving to live better aligns us with our true selves and the deeper truths of existence, thereby enriching our overall experience of life. In the realm of Stoicism, the pursuit of self-improvement is a lifelong endeavor that underpins a peaceful and fulfilling existence. The Stoics believe that personal growth is not a destination but a continuous journey. This principle holds true regardless of one's age or stage in life. By embracing a mindset of perpetual learning, individuals remain adaptable and resilient, capable of navigating the complexities and challenges that life presents. Self-improvement fosters a sense of purpose and keeps the mind sharp, which contributes to emotional stability and inner peace. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Thus, by committing to ongoing personal development, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature and ourselves, ensuring a life that is not only serene but deeply fulfilling. Conclusion: old age doesn't have to be a period of regret and turmoil. With Stoicism as our guide, we can learn to embrace it as a time of reflection, growth, and peace. By avoiding these 11 common mistakes, you can not only reclaim your tranquility but create a legacy of wisdom and serenity for the years to come. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching.